It is 8:13. Welcome back. New this morning, some Florida lawmakers hope to change the funding formula used to allocate money to child welfare agencies.
Fox 35's Randi Hildreth started digging into that topic, and she has more on why the lead agency in our area has concerns about the impact of these potential changes.
The amount of money an agency has to help a child in the foster care system unfortunately depends on where that child lives. Some state lawmakers are looking to balance that formula across the state, but I spoke to a lead agency in our area, and they are urging state lawmakers to consider several factors as they create new metrics.
As we look across the state and see some of these disparities in funding allocations, there's anywhere from, on the low end, $28,000 per child being allocated, up to $100,000 per child being allocated.
Representative Fiona McFarland is one of two lawmakers hoping to change the funding formula used to allocate money to child welfare agencies. McFarland represents Sarasota County and says its lead agency isn't getting enough. State funding documents released this month show the Safe Children Coalition gets about $26 million in core services funding, compared to Citrus Family Care in Miami, which gets about $75 million.
In the current formula, we are kind of upper middle. So we're definitely not on that low end.
Embrace Family serves about 3,000 children in Central Florida. The CEO says he's concerned about how the model could change. He says about 60% of the current formula is weighted based on how many children are in foster care, and thinks a formula that adds more weight in that category could be harmful.
Central Florida is already one of the areas kind of being left out. And so their desire to change the model even more is kind of a tipping point for us, because I think that means we're going to abandon the idea of helping children through prevention. We're going to abandon the idea that families should be together, and we're just going to say we want to fund foster care. And I don't think that's where we want to be as a state.
The lead agency in our area is urging state lawmakers to consider things like case report volume, population, and then also what the agency is doing to try to support families and prevent children from getting into the foster care system. The representative I spoke to says that they are still working on that final formula before the legislative session starts in January, and they are taking all of this into consideration. In Orlando, Randi Hildreth, Fox 35 News.